the video in 5 seconds or the freaking spider gonna crawl down your throat, nigga. While you sleeping, my nigga. The fuck?
Oh, what's going on, you guys? It's V-Draysky back with another video, bro. You see, we are getting into another build video, bro. I got a Ja Morant build that I made using like roster data because, man, Ja Morant been killing it. It's a 3-level shot creator. I understand that the 3-level shot creator, this build is like, how can I explain it? Like it's like a common-ish name, so you kind of want to like mess with it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like for the most part, like if you want to change the name, like go ahead and put in other shit. Like go ahead and try to do other things with it and try to get that name changed. But I think you would get it if you lower the mid-range actually. But you see but if you lower the mid-range, it's gonna say inside out something. But 6'3", 170, Ja's 174. I did a 7-foot wingspan to try to get as much driving dunk as possible. And I went with body shape defined. So I would actually make this build. Like this build actually look crazy. So I got an 85 close shot for you to be able to make shit underneath the basket a little easier. You want to have, I got a 93 driving layup. Ja has a 96 close shot and a 96 driving layup, I believe. And he has a 95 driving dunk or something like that. And I put it at a 93 just to make sure you can get those animations. Ja has an 85 mid-range and an 83 or 82 three-pointer, one of those two. So I went with the 83 three-pointer to make sure we get those Agent 3s on silver to make this build as liable as possible or valuable as possible when you're playing. And then we got 80 mid-range because the mid-range don't really matter that much based on how people play on 2K. Like it's either threes or drives for the most part. You can still shot create with an 80 mid-range though, so that's good enough. You get an 80 free throw, 83 pass accuracy. Ja has like a 95. You get a 90 ball handle. Ja got like a 95. The reason why I had the ball handle the way it is because a lot of the slashing dribble moves, you get them like around an 85 to a 90. A lot of the 3-point shooting dribble moves, like for instance, like Trae Young, Stephen Curry, that's all like 92 or higher. So I went with a 90 because a 90 gets you Kyrie's signature escape, and I like that signature escape a lot. It creates a lot of space as well as like it gives you enough space to be able to burst to the basket. I know your speed of ball doesn't matter that much on this game, but I went with an 82 to get to 25. Playmaking badge because even if you put this at a 79 and raise the pass accuracy to an 86, it doesn't give you another badge point. So and then you can't put more badge points on the ball handle either, and it doesn't give you any badge points either. So that's just the way I did it. If you find another way to do it, then do it your way. But having an 86 pass accuracy will give you a playmaking type name. So you could probably try that out and see what happens, but you'll take away a badge point. So like say like I did lower this to a 79, well I still can't do it. It's still not enough. But I probably have to lower something down here, but I really wouldn't want to do that. So Ja has like a 49 interior. I kind of just ignored that because as a point guard you shouldn't really be in there that much anyway, and you got some block to help mitigate that. Ja has a 70 perimeter. I went with 74 to get an extra badge point. Ja has a 68 steal or 69 steal. I went with a 67 because that gave you the badge point. So as you see, is something that you do enough to get you the badge point. Ja has a 61 defensive rebound and like a 59 offensive, but putting this at a 68 gets you an extra badge point. Having it at a 61 doesn't give you a badge point, and you try to raise the offensive rebound and it doesn't really do anything. So you want to make sure that you have this how I have it set up on defense. If you want to have more, then so be it. I did have Ja has a 59 block with Chase Down or the silver. It's going to be hard to get that based on how I have the physical stats lined up, but I went with an 80 regular speed. Ja has a 94 regular speed. He has a 94 acceleration, so it's going to be really hard to get to that. But the reason why I have this the way it is because like the vertical is an 85. Draw has like a 50 strength. I got a 43, and Ja got like a 94 stamina, and I got an 89. But the reason why I put the acceleration and the vertical at 85, well, 85 vertical is to get all of the contact dunks. You want to be able to get every single small contact dunk. You want to get all the elites and all the pros. So 85 covers you for all of the contact dunks, and you have to be 6'3" or shorter. You got to be shorter than 6'4" to get it. So you have to be 6'3" in order to get these animations. But with double slash take, you're getting plus 15 pretty much on acceleration and vertical, and it'll max those out at a 99. So you'll have a 99 vertical, 99 acceleration, and like a 90 something speed in takeover. So it'll pretty much negate that your speed is lower regardless. It's just that you gotta get takeover for that to happen, which it should be easy to get takeover with these finishing stats and being able to finish like that at the basket. I did have an 80 or a 96 driving layup, so if you want to try to get a 96 driving layup, be my guest. You could definitely lower some stats and change some stuff around. For instance, like perimeter defense, you can put that at a 70 if you don't care about getting clamps, because I do want to be able to get clamps on bronze at least. But if you don't care about being able to get clamps, you could lower some of these defensive stats and get that driving layup up to a 96, and that will get you fearless finisher on Hall of Fame and acrobat on Hall of Fame with a 94 driving layup. So not only will you be dominant at finishing when you get to the basket, people who pull you out of that layup or pull you out of the dunk animation, you'll still make the layup a lot of the times. Like, you can make some crazy stuff. I'm pretty sure most people on this game have it gold. Well, a lot of those finishers that be making some crazy shit, they got those badges gold. But if you want to get this shit Hall of Fame, it'll be crazy. I'm telling you, a Hall of Fame, it'll be crazy. But this build is pretty much is a pretty decent all around type build. Let's go into here. I went with double finishing moves. You can't really be Ja Morant if you ain't got double finishing. Or you could probably have some advanced gathers, but he don't really do that stuff as much. It's more like he's just a crazy finisher when he gets to the basket. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna end up going with. You do get other takeovers, like you could get the shot creating and sharpshooting and stuff like that. Wait, let's go back and look at the takeovers real quick, because I actually didn't give y'all a full look at the takeovers. So okay, so you get shot creating, sharp, and playmaking. So you get all the takeovers that you really need to be offensive, be like an offensive god, and that's all you could really ask for the most part. So we got, these are the comparisons we get. We didn't even get a Ja Morant comparison, and it's because our 3 is too high. If you lower the 3 and lower some of the mid-range stats and all that stuff and keep the finishing high with the playmaking, you'll get Ja Morant. But because it's a little too good shooting wise, they don't want to give you Ja Morant, which is weird because they gave you De'Aaron Fox. But when you like how Ja Morant is, I went based off of his stats on the game. Like, these are as close as possible to Ja Morant's stats in the game, besides like his physical stats. But I kind of rely on takeover to be able to exceed his physical stats. So you want to max this out. Well, you don't have to do all this. That's on me. I'm talking. With the finishing badges, this is something that I would generally do. I do want to have fearless finisher high. You want to be able to have that high to make sure when you get pulled out of those dunk animations, you make crazy layups. You want that to be like for real. You want that to happen. Acrobat, I'm gonna put that on go, and you see this is the issue here. So okay, so say I did put this Acrobat on gold right now, and core posterizer, put slithery gold and limitless takeover gold. That's all our badge points right there. That's all 24. So how I would do it is I would definitely put every single badge that you have in the finishing. I would want to be the best finisher on the floor. If you put every badge that you have in the finishing, you could get Well, not every single badge, because you could put 4 and put 1 in defense to get clamps. But if you put 4, you could get Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame as well. So you'll have Giant Slayer, Hall of Fame, and then all these badges, and you'll be a crazy finisher. Ja Morant does have fast twitch and limitless takeoff on Hall of Fame, but if you want to and you took those badge points and put it on here, you could put fast switch on. I don't really see the point in it, but do what you feel like is necessary, I guess. I really wish fast switch was in tier 1, because that would have been crazy, but I would recommend doing Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer is definitely a crazy badge for, like, especially because everybody is like 6'9". Even those 6'9" players with no interior defense, you'll be just years above them in terms of like being able to make stuff at the basket. With the shooting badges, I usually go with the volume shooter. I like to have that. We definitely gonna have Agent 3's silver cord. I do want amped. I like having my green machine on. I run clutch shooter religiously on bronze, and then probably like Space Creator or something to create that separation and then be able to get an easier drive to the basket. But if you don't want Space Creator, you can always put blinders on silver, Deadeye silver, limitless bronze. Like, you could do whatever you please. But sometimes these badges, I feel like I make stuff just fine without having them, but it just depends on how you want to play. So with the playmaking, I would definitely go with the quick first step. You need those. Those are locks right here. These 2 badges are locks. And then Clamp Breaker, I would have that as high, you know, core on gold. But here is where things get tricky. You can put handles for days. I don't really use it for real. But Ja Morant is crazy at getting down court and hitting dribble moves fast down court. So if you want to put hyperdrive on, you can. But I do gotta have bailout on. I wanted to have ankle breaker on, but if you had ankle breaker high or ankle breaker gold, I had this bronze, this right here. So pretty much it's set up to where you can put that down and then put this on gold if you want to. But this is generally what I ended up having on, or you could take dimer off, because dimer is kind of weird. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But Floor General is like almost a must-have badge on here. And then you could probably switch it up, put on Needle Threader if you want to. Instead of having Hyperdrive, put Needle Threader on, and then Dimer on. Like, you could really make this build a little more balanced. But this is just based on, you know, however you want to do it. And with defense, I would have clamps on when you get that extra badge point in there to make it so you could core. And then from that point on, you gotta have Pick Dodger. Menace on silver, I guess. You could do some workhorse there. Chase down artist, rebound chaser, because you got a decent little rebound on you. And then you could have post move lock, just to make sure it's a little easier for when people are trying to post you up, because you're gonna be a smaller guard. So it should help you with being able to get the steal on the big man a little bit more and stop their moves just a little bit, trying to make it a little harder for them. But for the most part, like, if you get down there, you're probably gonna get scored on. So regardless, like, you still gonna get scored on. But if you can, we would have an extra badge point left here because we would have 15. So if you want to, you could put like some off-ball pest on, whatnot. But I'd probably just put this on and probably throw like pogo stick on, or box out wall, or box out beast or something. But yeah, for the most part, that's it with the badges. That's generally what I would end up doing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Ja Morant video. I definitely got more badges, more builds and stuff coming out for you guys, man. I'm trying to start a daily streak going with my uploads, so I'm gonna try to upload every single day from here on out. I just got my channel back, so I want to make sure that I do as much as I can to continuously grow this channel, because I haven't been doing that in the past like 1.5 to 2 years. I haven't been posting as much as I should. but I will be posting everything. Like, I'm posting videos from like everything. Like, as you see, I got Sonic Frontiers on my channel. I've been playing Sonic Frontiers. I've been streaming out on my Twitch, so if you can come over check out my Twitch, that'd be cool. But comment, rate, subscribe, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always,
No, wait!
He should have hit the like button.